Santa Monica Update, your source for local news in Santa Monica.
As most Santa Monica residents know, finding a parking spot in the city can be tricky. And when you do, it can be confusing at times trying to read the signs and figure out whether or not it's okay to park there. Well, there are a few things to keep in mind when parking that may help. Yana Kay has more.
Parking in Santa Monica can be a challenge, but when you do find that parking spot, officials say don't be impulsive. You still have to follow all traffic laws.
What you want to do is you want to signal in enough time to let the vehicle traffic behind you know your intent. Upon doing so, you can either, if you can safely pull into the spot directly, that's the best method. If not, you're going to have to parallel park.
Sergeant Lewis says there are two things to keep in mind when parallel parking, especially if you're on a busy street.
One, you pull up properly like you're supposed to, blinkers on, and the traffic behind you comes right up on you. You now cannot conduct this parallel parking movement. Two choices: you can sit there for a few seconds to see if the vehicle is going to be able to move for you. Likely not. It may force you out of that spot and to drive around. That would be the conscientious or the courteous thing to do.
Sergeant Lewis says the one thing you don't want to do is stop abruptly when you see an open spot.
If you suddenly see a spot and you stop abruptly, the fault is on you. You should go around and see if that spot is still there, but to suddenly stop or to make a U-turn if you see the spot on the other side of the street, that is against the law.
When you finally do park, make sure to read all the posted signs carefully because time zones vary according to the area.
In the downtown area near the 3rd Street Promenade, parking enforcement is, the meters are enforced till midnight. If you're down on Main Street going south of Pico, which is where all the restaurants and nightclubs and bars are, those are enforced till 10 p.m. midnight.
If you do park at a meter, don't let all those signs on the pole intimidate you. Just read them one at a time.
I always start from the top and read down. A couple good things are, if it's a green sign, it means those are the things you can do. If it's a red sign, those are things you cannot do. And so read down. Usually it'll identify a preferential parking zone, which tells you the times you can or cannot park there, or if you need a permit to actually park in that area as well.
So read those signs. For example, if you park at a 2-hour maximum meter, you must move your car after those 2 hours are up. And if you do see a broken meter, yes, you can park there without feeding the meter. And you can always park in a parking structure where the first 2 hours is free between 8 a.m. and 6 p.m.
Well, whether you live in Santa Monica or you're coming to Santa Monica, you want to be courteous on the road, follow the rules of the road, and park where it's most convenient, obviously. Be safe in your parking maneuvers, and make sure you read all your signage, too, so that you're aware of what you can and can't do.
If you do get a ticket that you believe was given in error, you can always fight it with the city. For Santa Monica City TV, I'm Yana Kay.
Well, that's it for this edition of Santa Monica Update. I'm Keena Chen, and for all of us at City TV, thanks for watching.